Scaling your product is one of the most exciting and riskiest phases of building a startup. After validating your MVP and gaining traction, the next step is to grow responsibly. Scaling too soon can burn resources and break what's working. Scaling too late can mean missing your window of opportunity. The art of scaling lies in knowing when you're ready and how to grow strategically without losing what made your product valuable in the first place. Let's start with when to scale. You shouldn't scale based on enthusiasm or investor pressure. You should scale based on evidence. The clearest sign you're ready is achieving product-market fit. That means users are consistently engaging with your product, referring others, and paying or showing clear willingness to pay for what you offer. When users say, "I'd be very disappointed if I couldn't use this anymore," you've likely found your fit. Quantitatively, look for signals like strong retention rates, steady user growth without excessive marketing spend, and positive unit economics. If you're acquiring customers profitably or close to it, and retention is high, you're ready to consider scaling. But beyond the numbers, you should feel a pull from the market. Scaling works best when demand exceeds your capacity to deliver, not when you're pushing growth artificially. Listen to your customers, observe wait lists, and watch organic mentions or inbound requests. These are early signs that your product is ready to expand. Once you've confirmed you're ready, the question becomes how to scale effectively. The first step is to solidify your foundation. Scaling amplifies everything, both strengths and weaknesses. If your onboarding process is confusing or your customer support is slow, scaling will magnify those issues. Before growing, streamline your operations, fix known friction points, and document your processes. Next, scale your team strategically. Early teams often wear multiple hats, but as you grow, specialization becomes crucial. Hire people who complement your skills and bring structure to areas like product management, engineering, marketing, and customer success. But resist the urge to overhire. Focus on roles that directly support growth or reduce bottlenecks. Another key to successful scaling is process optimization. Introduce lightweight systems to manage tasks, measure progress, and maintain alignment across teams. Tools like Notion, Asana, or Linear can help keep everyone on track without adding bureaucracy. The goal is consistency, not complexity. Now, let's talk about scaling your product infrastructure. As your user base grows, so will your technical demands. Plan for scalability early. Migrate to reliable cloud infrastructure, optimize databases, and build systems that handle increased load without downtime. Nothing kills momentum faster than outages or slow performance. You'll also need to scale your marketing and acquisition channels. What worked for your MVP stage, like personal outreach or niche communities, might not scale efficiently. Start experimenting with broader channels, performance marketing, SEO, partnerships, and influencer collaborations. But maintain discipline, track cost per acquisition, CPA, and ensure your growth remains sustainable. At the same time, double down on retention. Scaling isn't just about getting more users, it's about keeping the ones you already have. Loyal customers are your best growth engine. Build referral programs, loyalty incentives, and community spaces where users feel connected to your brand. Happy customers amplify your message far better than ads. As your customer base expands, you'll need to adapt your customer support and success systems. Automate repetitive inquiries with chatbots or help centers, but keep a personal touch for complex issues. Strong support doesn't just solve problems, it builds trust and increases lifetime value. One of the biggest scaling challenges is maintaining your culture and vision. Growth often introduces complexity and distance between teams. Protect your core values by communicating them clearly and embedding them in hiring, onboarding, and daily operations. The best companies scale their impact without losing their identity. Another critical part of scaling is data-driven decision-making. At scale, intuition alone isn't enough. Use dashboards and analytics to monitor KPIs like user retention, revenue growth, churn rate, and conversion rates. Data should guide your experiments, not stifle creativity. Combine quantitative insights with qualitative feedback to keep your direction grounded in user reality. And remember, scaling is not just about more, it's about better. Sometimes scaling means focusing on efficiency, profitability, or deeper engagement before chasing more users. Sustainable growth beats explosive but unstable growth every time. It's also important to recognize when to pause or recalibrate. Scaling isn't a straight line. If you notice declining retention or rising acquisition costs, take a step back. Analyze what's breaking, fix it, then resume growth. The best founders know when to hit the brakes as the gas. Finally, scaling requires a mindset shift. In the MVP phase, your focus was on survival, testing, learning, and iterating. In the scaling phase, your focus moves to systems, building repeatable, efficient processes that allow your business to grow predictably. Think like a builder and a manager, not just a creator. In summary, scaling your product is about timing, focus, and execution. Scale when your market pulls you, your metrics prove readiness, and your systems can handle growth. Do it deliberately, guided by data, and grounded in your mission. Because scaling isn't just about growing faster, it's about growing smarter, stronger, and more sustainably.